Hey, my name is James Nicholson and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about an activist group that is saying that landlords are going to enrich themselves if they get the opportunity to get an EPC grant and get some support getting their property to a higher EPC level. Why is this happening? Is this likely to get followed through? And also they're talking about limiting rental increases on properties as well. And this is all around the Renters' Rights Bill and getting noticed prior to that. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't done already, do make sure you subscribe to the channel over there and hit that bell notification. We've got new property content every single day on the channel. We talk about house prices, interest rates, EPCs, the Renters' Rights Bill, and everything you need to know that's going on at the moment. And let's get some more views on this video. How do we do that? Simple. Smash like, tickle like, do something to that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and that helps the channel grow. So what's going on? Well, there's an activist group, a charity, whatever you want to call them. They're called Generation Rent. And they are getting a lot of notice at the moment. They're pretty good at making a noise. And so they are similar to someone like Shelter. And the goal of them is to lobby landlords to help protect tenants. Now that sounds great, but a lot of the stuff that they're doing is really pushing more landlords out the market. And I have spoken about this before. I think that tenants should have safe, warm properties. I think that's very, very important. Now, all the properties I have, we refurbish them back to brick when we purchase them in order to do two things. One, give people a great place to live. And two, because it increases the value, we're incentivized to do that. And that helps us pull the money out. But there's a stigma around landlords. And there are some bad rogue landlords that cause lots of problems for people. And that's why places like Generation Rent and Shelter exist. Now, what frustrates me is that places like Shelter, I don't see them really getting people off the street. They lobby the government, they get millions of pounds in every single year, but they're not really making a difference. They're pushing landlords as the only problem in the market while not really giving many solutions. I think there are better ways to do that. And over the years, I've worked with a charity called Thames Reach. They are a charity for homeless people in London, and they go out and they reach people that are homeless. They let them know what options they've got. They also help to rehabilitate those people. They teach them trades and stuff like that. And in my opinion, that's a better way to do it. Giving someone a skill, giving them support, mental health support, giving them some food, and then helping them get a job. And they've got partnerships with places like John Lewis Group. And that really works better, in my opinion. But Generation Rent's approach is to say landlords are bad people and landlords are causing lots of problems. And right now, they're making a noise about the Renters' Rights Bill. And what they're proposing is that landlords get blocked from EPC grants. You see, we've done a video recently where we talked about that landlords can get access in certain postcodes to EPC grants. Now, these grants will help people to insulate properties, add solar to properties, put ground source heat pumps into properties and bring them up a level, which would benefit the tenants. And that is something that the government already has in place. Now, there's limited funds in that, but homeowners also get access to those grants, but they don't have to bring their EPC level up. They're not forced to do that. It's a nice thing to have, but there's no real problem with them keeping an EPCD, whereas a landlord, if they don't, they potentially could get £15,000 that they've got to spend on the property, or just not be able to be a landlord, and that property would get removed from the rental market. So Generation Rent are saying that landlords are going to enrich themselves by getting grants and then adding insulation, which in their eyes would increase the value somewhat of the property. So they would be making money for nothing, and there isn't really a benefit, and the taxpayers would be paying for that. Now, you might see it that way too. I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Do comment on this and do keep it polite and kind. Absolutely, I value everyone's opinion, but let's not go crazy and have an argument in the comments on this one. So Generation Rent are saying that. Now, also the government have said over the last few weeks that if a landlord does have to spend money on increasing all the insulation, adding source heat pumps, adding solar panels, that within the landlord will be within their rights to increase the rent because of that. And the government has said that rents could go up by as much as £4,000 per year per property. That's quite substantial. So what Generation Rent are saying to counter that is that landlords should increase the EPC level on the property, not have any help or funding towards that, and also be limited that they can't increase the rent. Now, that would make the problem even worse. These guys have good intentions. I absolutely believe that. They're trying to support landlords, not landlords, they're trying to support tenants, and they're trying to stop rogue landlords. So I believe that. Maybe someone from Generation Rent might be watching this video. But what I'd also say is that by pushing all the landlords out, 70% of them surveyed recently said they want to quit, you're going to cause more of a homeless crisis, because the government are doing nothing about building social housing. They're not doing anything to really get building in the UK. It's really moving on a very, very slow route. And if you push and push and push and get more landlords out the market, you're going to have a rental crisis like you have in Scotland. Landlords got squeezed out of that market with rent caps. Landlords got squeezed out of that market with similar things to the EPC rules. That meant lots of them quit. Now, if you rent a property and you list it for rent in one of the big cities in Scotland, you can get as many as 200 applicants per property. In the UK right now, or in England, you're currently getting on average 20 applicants per property. That's high, and that's one of the all-time highs at the moment, and that's going to keep rising because the private rental market is shrinking, the amount of tenants is growing, and all the policies that are out there are all about that the only problem in the market is the landlords. I don't agree with that. I think there are problems in the landlord market. There are some very bad landlords out there, and absolutely they need to be dealt with. But I also think that supporting landlords and growing together is a better solution and would benefit way more people and get more people affordable rent. Think about all the extra taxes landlords have had in the last few years. The extra stamp duty. There's no incentive for landlords to come in the market at the moment, and only 7% of landlords at the moment are looking to buy more properties. So you're just going to see a shrinking rental market and more problems. So do I think some landlords could enrich themselves getting EPC grants? Not really. I think it will get some work done that they're not really wanting to do. And I also think that if you keep pushing landlords out, you're going to have a major problem. Let me know in the comments what you think. Also, while you're here, do check out the fundamentals of property investing. We've got it on a flash sale at the moment. That will help you find properties below market value, whether you want to be a landlord or just buy your own property to live in. It will help you get a power team. It will help you remarket that property, even sell your property at a higher value, how to get the best mortgage rates, and much, much more. And it's a £20 one-time cost. It's on flash sale in the comments below. Do grab that while you're here. And also check out all the other content as well on the channel, including this video right here.